Okay. This is the Holland Hill School Building Committee meeting being called to order on Thursday, 30 April 2020 at 4:30 p.m. on a virtual teleconference network. I am Tom Quinn, the host and the chair of the committee. We will now recite the pledge. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good. That wasn't too bad. Okay. Number one item here, and I thank you all for participating.
I'm out for 1 second, please. Is Jason on?
I am.
No. Oh. Hi, Jason.
Oh, hi, Jason. Gotcha. Okay.
Hi. I had trouble getting on. It wasn't letting me on. It was saying the thing was busy or something.
Oh, yeah. You know why, don't you, Jason?
Probably.
Hey, Tom, I'm here, too. This is Molly.
Hi, Molly. How you doing?
Hi, everyone. Good.
Hi.
Hi,
Mom,
Molly.
I have a mask.
Hi, guys.
Okay.
Mom, I have a mask for you.
Okay. Let's get on with the agenda, please. Approval of invoices. I've got a total number of invoices of 53,000.
Yes, there were only 3 of them. And there was a revision made after the initial package went out to include WB Mason for the items that we cut, the $1,400 that we cut back in August. So I included that on the advice of the purchasing director so we can pay that bill and pay them off. The other item of note is on the 3rd page, I believe, or the 2nd page of Gilbane's invoice. I note that Young Development is release of full retainage. That is incorrect. That is, their retainage is going from 5% down to 2.5%. If you look in their payment application to date, they will still have an amount retained of $11,640. So it's not full retainage release. It's half retainage release.
Yeah, okay. You only retained half then.
Yes.
Right.
But it's noted as full.
Right. Okay, well, I'll have to correct that.
Yes.
The total for invoices are $53,702.52. That correct, Mark?
Correct.
Okay. Do I have a motion from any committee member to approve?
Motion made to accept it as amended.
Okay. Do I have a second?
Second. Jason saying.
Okay. Jason has a second. Any comments from the committee members? I reviewed these. I saw no glaring issues. I've made the adjustment for both Mason and, on the retainage. Mark, is there anything we ought to know?
Nope, that is it. They're all within budget.
Okay. All right. Any other comments from the committee? Not hearing any. We'll hold a vote. All in favor say aye.
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 Okay. Any negatives? No. Ayes have it. Okay. We have a change order, Mark.
Yes.
You want to go through that?
Owner change order 16. It encompasses the 3 ATCs that we approved at the last building committee meeting in February for the wood guardrail, the door mags at the gym, and the 3rd one escapes me right now.
The mag doors. The mag door holders.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then it also includes bond reconciliation for Guerrera in the amount of $1,259 and THP in the amount of $2,379.
Okay. The guardrail, I have no issue We approved it. Bill, you reviewed that thoroughly, right?
Yeah, we went through that.
Yeah. Okay. When are we going to have that done, Mark?
So, Tom, just jumping in. We're working on scheduling the work. The guardrail is actually affected by the pandemic. The mill where they manufacture that guardrail is closed down. So we're working at seeing if we can either find an alternate source right now or trying to figure out when that mill is reopening.
Okay. Oh, that answers my question. The mag door holders is $3,200, and the gym doors and hardware is $23,000. Anything I ought to know about those, Mark?
No.
Okay.
They are the.
Go ahead.
No, they were approved. The ATPs were approved at the last meeting, and this is just a memorialization of those to increase Gilbane's contract.
Okay. All right. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Motion approved by Hackley. Second? Do I have a second?
Yeah, second, Bill.
Okay.
Got it.
All right. Any other commentary on this? No, hearing none. We'll hold the vote. All in favor of the OCO 16, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Project update. Upcoming work. Mark, what do you got?
There are two items, essentially two items. There is the wood guardrail, which we just heard an update on, and the replacement of the gym floor. And I spoke with Rob this afternoon. Depending on, the new wood floor is set to arrive in June, early June. Depending on what Fairfield Public Schools does as far as if they remain on distance learning or if they are coming back on May 20th, we'll decide on if we can demo the existing wood floor. We'll try to schedule it at the end of May in front of the wood delivery for the new floor, or if the school is out for the rest of the remainder, or that's when if the school is out for the remainder of the year. If the school is coming back in for the last month, we will have to wait till after school lets out.
Okay. Sal, do you have any thoughts on that one?
It's difficult to say where we're going to end up. The governor's order is the earliest is May 20th. Looking at the requirements that are laid out by the feds and the state about reopening the economy, it's hard to see May 20th being the date. So then we're getting down into a very short period. So powers higher than me will have to make those decisions. But nothing's been firmly been said yet. So we're all in a holding pattern, assuming May 20th is the opening date. And as soon as I get an answer on that, I'll be writing a whole bunch of emails to Gilbane, Collier's, chairman of our building committees for all the projects to let them know what we have to work with.
Do I have a committee comment? Somebody was trying to get a comment? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's Jason. Now, is there a chance they're not going to allow anyone in the schools if they don't let them come back, like workers or whatever? Just we have a couple of. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. No, I'm all good.
Oh, okay.
We are taking advantage of it for some work. Like we do have the Sherman project, and we have the contractor working on that project. There's other smaller jobs that are going on throughout the district where we're accommodating work while we have the schools closed. It just makes sense as long as we're practicing appropriate social distancing for construction work, and they have their own set of rules for that. As far as teachers coming back in, students coming back in, I don't believe that we'll have students coming back in during this period. If we have staff, it's going to be strictly regulated. Right now we have all the buildings, all the access systems turned off. We don't want them coming to the building.
Right. So right now, nothing is transpiring. Nothing is changing. The schools are closed for our purposes.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. All right. The only thing I thought we could do was the guardrails because it's outside. Obviously, not being able to get the wood raw material puts a crimp into that one.
Right. Yeah. Anything that Gilbane wanted to do now that they're prepared to do, we would more than welcome them into the building.
Okay. Next thing, old business. Rob, are you there?
Yep.
Yeah. Where do we stand on the bulletproof door and the testing therewith?
So that glass is available. We did hold off installing it, mainly because with the disinfecting of the schools, we were worried about we were going to put in the new piece of glass and then go and have a thorough cleaning of the school and have it be exposed to chemicals again, or the cleaning solutions. But that glass has shipped, and we can look at scheduling a installation on that material whenever it seems to make sense with the operations of the school. Or the
weren't we going to let the police test it first?
Well, so we'll take the old piece out. We'll put the new piece in that's available, and that old piece is what the Fairfield PD would bring down and test.
Yeah. The question, Jason, was even though it had the crackles, was it still bulletproof?
Was it still bulletproof? Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So we had to take it out of there, bring it down to the Fairfield Police, okay, and have them do a trial. Molly volunteered to stand behind the door.
Okay. I can't wait.
Okay. So where are we going to go with that next, Rob?
So I'll kind of defer to Sal's opinion and see if he has thoughts on it. If the cleaning's kind of stabilized and there's no worry about us swapping that piece, I can go ahead and put that into the hopper. Part of that, though, Sal, I think revolves around, too. We were supposed to, one of the restricted areas for us at Holland Hill for work was that secure vestibule. So I'll kind of defer to Sal and let me know what his thoughts are.
Yeah, let's let me have a talk with our folks, and we still need to have an OAC for some last things. Let's we'll take it up at that meeting.
Okay, so you'll get back to me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Maybe I missed it past me. Whatever happened with the billing with the company? Is it all on us?
Oh, nothing. We have not sat down with the company beyond where we were the last time. Okay? We were waiting to find out whether or not we still had a bulletproof door. Because if you do, then there's nothing to talk to them about. Okay? That's where we stand. Yep. Okay?
Thank you.
How about anybody else from the... Yeah.
Question.
Yep.
What brought up the question about the door being bulletproof?
What are you talking about?
Well, you're saying if it's bulletproof, you're checking to see if it's bulletproof. Well, what brought that up?
Well, that goes back a few months, Harry. The door started to show web cracks in it. Okay? And those cracks.
I got you. Right.
All right? Remember now? And nobody was able to say whether or not it still retained its bulletproof capacity.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
How about anybody else with any type of old business? Okay? Not hearing any?
Make a motion.
God, even on the phone.
Way to go, Harry.
Hey, Molly?
Yes?
I think I found the replacement to hold the door.
Oh, great idea. I'm on board.
You used to hold the door when you were in grammar school.
I have a second on that motion.
I'll second it.
Okay. Hey, thank you very much for everybody. And I appreciate all your patience. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Be safe.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. You too.
Okay.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.